What's up, Wikimaniacs? On today's episode, we have a wife who blows up at her husband's friend, an OP who embarrassed her ex-husband, a daughter tells her mom she's a child, a husband who really wants a baby, and we ended off with a BJ incident. For the Patreon exclusive stories or the new YouTube members, we have a sister who has a crush on OP's boyfriend, and OP ignores a crying baby. So if those sound interesting to you and you want day early and ad-free episodes, head on over to patreon.com/cultivate podcast network or become a YouTube member. Reddit on Wiki starts now.
Get therapy.
I'm not ready.
Get
What's up, Wikimaniacs? It's your boy Josh here for another Am I the Asshole Friday. I'm, of course, joined with my two co-hosts, John and Sean. What's up, boys?
You had me at the BJ story, baby. Let's go.
I'm liking the cat tree idea.
Yeah.
Love the background.
Trying to get Artie up here, finally.
Matching cat trees. You guys got something going on.
Get a dog tree, brother.
Yeah.
They don't do
Oh,
that.
they don't do that?
Yeah, corgis especially, I don't think are
Yeah, I don't think
climbers.
they can reach it. Their legs are too tiny.
Yeah.
They don't jump high?
No.
But that's right. We have our YouTube members now.
Whoa.
We've soft launched it. I launched it today as we're recording.
Ooh.
But the official launch is like April 1st, so you can sign up early if you want to. Which is like 2 days from now as this episode releases. So go to our YouTube channel and sign up now if you want to get some bonus stories.
Hell yeah.
Can't wait for that soft launch to get hard, baby.
Speaking of April 1st, we have Ogtha merch coming out. I wish we were wearing it, but it has not come in for us yet.
We will when the April 1st episode comes out. So it's actually perfect.
It is perfect. We will have it on the April 1st episode. But if you want, you only have to wait a couple more days for some new Ogtha merch. Super exciting. Thank you to
Lots
Janelle.
of edging.
Lots of edging
in this episode.
Yeah.
A lot of teasing.
I'm liking
a lot
it a
of
lot.
teasing.
I like it a lot.
So much. But boys, are you ready to hop into the first story today?
Let's do it.
All right, so this one was posted on Am I the Asshole by Acrobatic lower score Main 2106. Found this one myself.
Whoa.
There was a lot of traumatic stories on our subreddit, so I was like
Yeah,
picking
they're
and
all
choosing.
sad. They're all
That's why I don't
sad.
be picking shit on the top anymore. All the top posts are fucking depressing. Do better, people.
Not all of them, but
Majority, I want to say
of them.
90%
Yeah.
of it.
It's a slog. So I had to pick and choose here and there. So this
Can't
one's
do it.
titled, Am I the Asshole for Blowing Up on My Husband's Friend After Her Wife Died?
Oh,
Yeah.
by the sound of it, yes. It's probably one of those like, "Go get over it. Your husband is dead already" type of shit. So, this is icky. So
Yeah,
far,
I gotta agree. It's just it's people grieve in different ways, so maybe they were being annoying, but also they have the right to be annoying. I don't know.
All right.
unless their husband was a scumbag murderer or like
Wife, I think.
Wife, yeah.
Oh, is it wife?
Yeah.
Unless their wife was like a scumbag murderer or something, then maybe you have a point.
Maybe. All right, let's hop into it and see if you guys are correct. So my 36 female husband, Ian, 44 male, is close friends with a woman named Jenna. They've been friends for a long time before Ian and I got together, so I know her fairly well, but we really have nothing in common, and we're not exactly friends. Jenna's wife, Laura, very sadly and somewhat suddenly passed away in early March. She was terminally ill, but responding to treatment very well and was expected to survive another 2 to 5 years. She's been leaning heavily on Ian for support, which I understand, but she's been in our house every single day since, and even sleeping in our guest room most nights because she doesn't want to be home alone.
Understandable.
Which would be okay, except she's getting more and more passive aggressive towards me and weirdly territorial of Ian. I reminded myself that I don't think I could stand to see a happy couple for months if I lost Ian, and to be patient, it's not personal. Well, my birthday was on Sunday. I got home Saturday after a morning out, and Jenna was there. I was making small talk when I asked Ian what time he made dinner reservations for the next day. Jenna inserted herself right here and asked Ian if he was going to be out the next day, and he said yes. She started panicking and saying that he couldn't and she wasn't ready to spend an evening alone. I was going to tell her that she could still hang out here while we were gone, and she looked at me and said, quote, "Don't you have any fucking friends you can go with?" End quote.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm starting to feel less bad for this person.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, she's obviously grieving, but that's no excuse for that shit.
Yeah.
I then just blew the fuck up. I said, quote, "Don't you have any fucking friends you can go bother?" And so on. She called me selfish for monopolizing my husband, and I had enough and told her to get the fuck out of my house and to not come back ever. Ian had been trying to calm things down between us, but it spiraled out of control fast, and he ended up escorting Jenna out and telling her that he'd come visit her in a few days, but he would be backing my decision because of how she spoke to me. I was happy for her support and still am, but it's been a few days and I just feel bad all around about it. I should have been more understanding of her, but I also feel like she should have treated me more respectfully, and I'm not really sure if I overreacted. So am I the asshole?
No. Monopolizing the husband is a wild statement. Like, bro, you are at their house.
Yeah, that's true. That is a wild statement. And it's her birthday too. Like, it's OP's birthday.
Yes.
So it's like,
okay.
Go.
The sympathy is there. So the sympathy is there for sure. Losing a husband or losing a partner, or losing a wife in that scenario is rough, you know, like, and people, like what Sean said, people grieve in different ways, but that does not excuse you for being an asshole and treating people like shit when all they've done is support you in your like hardest time. So respect goes both ways. And if that person wants the same respect back, they got to give it too. So I don't know. And not the asshole for me.
Yeah. I mean, technically not in the wrong, but also I don't know if that was the best way to handle that situation. Not saying that I would do any better. We know you would, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the best way to do it. Obviously, a sensitive time. Again, you know, these situations don't allow anybody, you know, free reign to be a fucking dick. So, I mean, I guess, you know, justifiable asshole, I guess. I don't know. I mean, again, not great. Yeah, I don't know. She definitely crossed the line first, but it's a gray area. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be as sensitive as you can, but also they crossed the line. Wild to be like, you know, like John said, monopolizing husband. Also wild to be like, don't you have any other friends to go with
on her birthday?
When it's the same fucking thing. Like, don't you have any other friends like you could go hang out with so you're not alone during this time? I can't have my husband alone for one day. Like, yeah, it's definitely the person grieving is 100% in the wrong. But hey, I would just like to see, you know, I mean, I guess there's as much empathy as you could. It's just tough to see somebody kicked while they're down already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think OP was maybe pushed to her limit, like, because it sounds like it's been happening continually for a while. Like, I mean, a few weeks
like
now.
every day.
At
the house.
So I think that might have been OP's breaking point. Yeah, could she maybe have just politely asked her to leave? Maybe, but also
fuck no, hell
but
no.
also
my house, my rules, baby.
That's a pretty fucked up thing to say on someone's like
hell yeah.
birthday and their house, and talking about their husband like that. Pretty fucked up.
Hey, sympathy goes away once you cross the line on my own damn house.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say.
Reddit said not the asshole, and Zesty Close lower score tree 8660 said, wow, not the asshole. Nobody's talking to me like that in my own home. Disagree with people saying Jenna's not an asshole here. Needing support and asking for it are fine, but she crosses the line being hostile towards her friend's spouse. She got a well-deserved get the fuck out. Good for Ian for backing his wife on this one. And yeah, shout out to Ian for backing his partner.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. You boys were kind of wrong on that one.
That's okay. It doesn't
fucking matter, brother.
I just like to point it out.
It doesn't matter.
All right. So this one is cross-posted by the GOAT. Mary Gitz 2011.
Nice.
This one is titled, Am I the Asshole for Letting My Ex and His Wife Make Fools Out of Themselves in Court?
No.
No, that sounds funny as hell.
Hell yeah.
I love allowing people to make fools out of themselves, actually.
Yeah, I do love a comedy. I don't have drama in my life, so I rely on the internet's drama to make me feel whole.
True.
I mean, especially if you're in court. So already, like, the boundaries have been crossed enough to where absolutely fuck these people. So might as well.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's hop into it. So I, 33 female, have 2 children, 11 male and 9 female. With my ex-husband, Liam, 35 male. 2 years ago, he turned our world upside down by revealing his affair in the messiest way possible. More on that in a second. And declaring he wanted to get married to his affair partner, Jean, 37 female. This led to me filing for a divorce.
Good.
My children learned of the affair before me. Liam took Jean to meet the kids outside of school, and he tried to tell them she was going to be their new mom.
Oh, hell no.
And he asked the kids to tell me they wanted to live with him and Jean. Yeah.
The balls on this, dude.
So fucked up.
Weaponizing your children, bro.
Yeah. That morning, the kids left a home they thought was happy and safe with mom and dad. And by the time school was out, dad showed up with a strange lady and admitted he'd been cheating on me and they were getting a new family. I got a call from the school because the kids were distraught and ran back to their teacher after Liam pulled this stunt. Liam attempted to win sole custody after this of the children during a divorce, and he declared his intention for Jean to adopt them. This was not received well by the courts, and it did lead to some parts of our divorce being drawn out.
Is he adopting is Jean gonna adopt the kid so he can get away from fucking paying child support?
That maybe.
Oh wait, never mind.
I don't know.
Never mind, because he is trying to get full custody. So
then he would still have to pay for the kids. So
that's true. Idiot.
So this was not received well by the courts and did lead to some parts of our divorce being drawn out due to the fact that he claimed that he was ineligible for everything accumulated during the marriage, despite me working for everything too. So he's trying to claim all of the assets as well, it sounds like. So he is known and has made an asset of himself in court before. So that's not even the court drama. We're not there yet.
Oh damn, he's just making an ass out of himself every single goddamn day, I'm assuming.
That was just the divorce court.
Jesus.
There's more. So Liam married Jean right after our divorce was finalized. In the time that has followed since the divorce, there has been a source of added conflict. When we were together, we involved the kids in celebrating and planning for each other's birthdays. It became a sweet little tradition where the kids helped me cook for his birthday, and he would bring the kids to pick up my favorite takeout on my birthday. We helped them shop for birthday gifts as well. He expected this to continue after the divorce and for Jean to be included.
Dumb bitch. What the fuck?
So he wants OP to still help
plan
the kids
his little
birthday.
Birthday dinner or whatever.
And Jean's.
Thing.
And Jean's, apparently.
Yeah. What the... Bro, the audacity of this man.
Guy, every sentence about this guy is like the fucking audacity, the fucking balls on this. What a fucking dumbass.
Oh, boy.
My brother took over helping the kids with my birthday because they asked him to, but the kids don't do it for my ex or Jean. Liam claimed I should be helping them do it, or I should make my brother help them do it for him and Jean.
What?
He claims this is parental alienation, so he filed a motion with the court, and we had a court day recently where he was spewing
this guy
all this
loves
nonsense.
Court. He's batting at a 0 record, and he fucking keeps on going. It's insane.
I have a feeling he won a traffic court ticket maybe one day, and he's just like, I'm infallible in court now. It's just getting dummy.
Bro, this guy puts the L on Liam, man. This guy's a walking fucking L. What a
crazy.
trash dude.
Yeah. He made this claim that we had promised to continue this for each other and how he held up his end until I refused, etc. And how it was my wish to negatively influence his and Jean's relationship with the kids. I let him and Jean do their ranting and raving and then showed document proof that they were lying, aka texts and emails exchanged about this very topic. They were pissed, and so was my former mother-in-law. After the judge dismissed the allegation and both were scolded for foolishness, my former mother-in-law said I could have cut everyone's time down and saved their humiliation by just showing the damned messages earlier. So am I the asshole?
Oh, hell no.
They deserve that shit. They
Hell
deserve
no.
that big time. How dare they say that like they're the ones that are trying to alienate the kids? First of all, that dumbass husband did it on himself.
Yeah.
He showed up, he pulled up to the kid's school willy-nilly and be like, oh, hey, by the way, this is your new mother. You fucking dumb bitch. You ruined everything. You deserve to get humiliated.
Not only that, but he was like, oh, and I want to alienate you from your mother. Like, he's doing the alienation in this scenario.
Idiot.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I don't fucking like. Not one decision this guy made. This whole story made any semblance of sense. Also, I feel like she needed to wait until they were done ranting and raving because, like, obviously, this guy. It takes a lot for this guy to fucking learn. So if he got fucking wrecked in court in front of everybody, hopefully that's the lesson that he needs, or hopefully that's how he needs to be taught. I don't know.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I doubt it.
He's unteachable. But literally every single decision, not one sane decision was made by him this entire story.
No.
So,
or expectation. None of his expectations were reasonable either.
No.
I hope they don't freaking procreate Gene and Liam and Gene. Man, they're about to have some dumbass babies, bro.
Yeah, those are going to be terrible genes.
Why?
Yes.
Okay.
Love
Next
it.
story.
Oh, Josh, I love you right now, buddy.
I have to give the outcome first, Sean. Reddit said not the asshole. And okay, mid-score status, mid-score 9627 said not the asshole. I would have thought a judge would have had to listen to the applicant's full claim, and I can't imagine the judge would have looked too kindly on you interrupting. Former mother-in-law could have cut down everyone's time by raising her son to be honest, but hey, nothing can be done about that now. I do wonder, though, if your ex is so wanting the kids to have help preparing for his birthday and for Gene's, why doesn't Gene help them for his birthday and he help them for hers? Because expecting you/your brother to do it is just LOL.
So I was thinking that too, but then I'm like, I'm kind of glad that he doesn't let Gene alone with these children to go, because I wouldn't want stupid ass Gene with my kids. By herself. Yeah.
I mean, she is just as bad.
She's just as stupid.
Oh, absolutely. She's
just as fucking stupid.
Could you imagine watching your the guy you know has a family and you are actively sleeping with, going to try and trick their kids into coming with you and being you're the new mom?
Yeah.
And then all this other insane shit.
Every insane decision that Liam had or whatever, Gene had the same opportunity to be like, well, let's think this one through. Yeah. And not once did she ever. So she's just as big a dumbass.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, stupidity is in their DNA for sure.
Yep, exactly.
What status is this in? They might be related. I don't know. Alabama?
Damn, Alabama's just catching
strays. You thought we were done. You thought we were out.
We haven't said anything about the states in a while.
Are they cousins?
Bring back the hate. They might be related. They're so fucking stupid.
Utah, is this you as well?
It might be Mormons. All right. Next one we got here is cross-posted by Dead in Dirt. This one's titled, Am I the Asshole for Telling My Mom She's Essentially a Child?
Nah, we got some shitty parents, so no.
That's true. Unless
not
the mom is
we've just read something. Mom, if you're listening, I don't think you're a bad parent. I'm saying
Did you know my mom signed up as a patron,
I was going to bring that up. I was going to bring that up in the Patreon section.
I was like, hey, yo, mom. I told her, like, you better cancel that shit because I'm giving you that money back anyway.
Did you guys make your statements? I think you were saying your mom's not the shitty one you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm just saying we read some shitty parents.
Yeah, we read some shitty parents. I'm going with the shitty parents too.
Yeah.
All right. So my 22 female mom has been a stay-at-home mom since the day I was born. She knows basically nothing about working or how the world functions. Before she met my dad, she was a travel agent. Now she acts like she doesn't even know how to book a flight or navigate an airport. I asked her to book plane tickets since they're coming to visit me in college, and she said she doesn't know how to do that and my dad will do it because it's too complex for her. My mom and I just went through a fast food drive-thru though, and she asked me to pay for her because she spent all her allowance on cleaning products. So now she has to wait a week to get paid. I said this is why dad only shares our family's financial information with me and not her. She's not allowed to know how much money he makes or how much we have.
This whole family's weird, I gotta say.
It is weird.
It's weird, bro. Allowance to your wife?
Yeah, it's giving me financial manipulation vibes.
And then also fucking, we've said, we've heard some shitty parents or blah, blah, blah. Like OP is probably justified. OP also sounds like a dick, I think. So it's just like, I don't know. All around feels, I don't like anybody so far, I think.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, the mom hasn't done anything terrible yet.
Besides possibly weaponized incompetence.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that hard to figure. You could Google it, mom.
Maybe she doesn't have money to book the plane tickets though.
This is just a weird family.
This is a strange family for sure.
So she's not allowed to know how much money we have or how much he makes because she'll just spend it all. She's always mad that she isn't allowed to know these things. I told her what my dad always tells me, that I need to understand finances so I don't become financially illiterate like her. And I can get a high-paying post-grad job in finance like him and not be like her.
Oh, he's a finance bro.
Well, I guess women could be finance bros.
The dad is a finance.
The dad's a finance bro.
Yeah, 100%.
And he's raising a finance bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
She got angry and said everyone is always against her and acting like she's a child. I said that's because she essentially is. She has no money, no job, and doesn't understand anything about the world or even our own family's finances.
Well, whose fucking fault is that? Whose fucking fault is that, man? Y'all aren't having these conversations with her and be like, look at this fucking dumbass. She doesn't know shit. Well, I mean, of course. She has no access to fucking the family finances or anything.
Also, the only thing they've mentioned her spending the money on so far is cleaning products, which is probably for the home.
Yeah. I don't know if you're just buying cleaning products for fun. That's for the house. That's for her job. Why is that part of the allowance? That should be charged to the
part
business.
Of the home expenses.
Yeah, 100%.
What the fuck is going on?
So she was very upset about that. Am I the asshole for saying it, even though it's true?
Man, 0 for 2. Before you remind us ourselves, 0 for 2.
We've done 3 stories.
One for 2.
1 for 2. 1 for 2. You guys were good on the last one, I think.
I don't fucking know baseball.
I don't even keep track anymore.
I don't fucking know. All I know is OP fucking sucks, bro. OP sucks. The dad is fucking insane. How do you not... Guys, financial communication, obviously, but financial communication is fucking key. How does she not know how much you make? That's ridiculous.
I agree. There's got to be a lot more transparency in these relationships.
She is a maid at this point. I feel like it sounds like.
Yeah. And treated very poorly.
Like nobody loves her, unfortunately. Fucking treated poorly by her daughter, treated poorly by her husband. All around bad look.
I agree with you 100%. Like we stated, they keep saying like she's going to spend it all, but the only thing they've mentioned her spending on is cleaning products. It's like, that's pretty financially responsible.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if there was like a context in the beginning, she said like, oh, she gambled it all away or she fucking spent it on luxury shit. Maybe I would have been like, okay, maybe that kind of makes sense. But no, cleaning products. Shit, what they need that at home.
Yeah, and with the more context, I think with the plane ticket thing, I honestly think she can't book it because she doesn't have access to money. She can't buy it. Yeah. She doesn't have the money.
But she didn't want to say it because it's like embarrassing to say.
Yeah. Well, it's just one more thing that this piece of shit daughter can dunk on her for.
And she couldn't get drive-through because she spent it all on cleaning products for the fucking house to keep it clean. What the hell is wrong with this family, bro?
We're not even done yet.
What?
Oh my god, there's updates.
So there are relevant comments that she was making in the post that are now deleted, but thankfully, Dead in Dirt got some screenshots.
The internet's forever, people.
Yeah, I selected some of the most relevant comments, and that would add to the story. But
most
there
heinous.
are a bunch of other ones. We'll link them in the description so you can go check it out if you want to read all of them. They're all terrible. So, relevant comment from OP. You could not pay me enough to be a stay-at-home mom. Even the idea that I would be one is insulting.
Yeah. From the first sentence, I was like, OP is kind of a fucking dickling.
A dick.
Shit.
Yes.
Yeah, fucking. She's a stay-at-home mom, so she knows nothing of the world. Okay. That doesn't make any fucking sense at all, but I guess continue.
I'm nothing like my mother, and I would never let anyone I date even touch my money. I'm going into finance, then getting an MBA. So finance, bro, we guessed that one. We would like my mom to work, but she has no skills since she didn't finish college. And my dad earns high six figures, so nothing she could do would actually compare.
Wait a goddamn minute. Goddamn minute. If you add up the total of every single service she has done in that household, that equates to equal, if not more, to what the fucking husband makes. And not only that, the only reason why the husband probably was able to advance through his career is because she had to sacrifice herself so she can run the ship around the house so he can make those moves. And for those fucking I'm assuming she's one kid. For that one daughter to have to fucking, probably take them to anywhere that they wanted to go to do some extracurricular shit. If your mom made that sacrifice for you, you dumb bitch, you better be more fucking grateful about that.
And correction, they do have a son as well, which we'll get into the next comment.
Okay.
But finishing this one, she has gotten $500 every 2 weeks my whole life, but wants more now because of inflation.
Financial abuse, bro. That is financial abuse.
$1,000 a month. $1,000 a month.
Wait, you said $500 every 2 weeks?
Every 2 weeks,
bro. That's her paycheck.
Bro,
that's her paycheck.
Quote unquote allowance.
That sounds terrible,
She's
but that's
maid.
like my takeout.
Yeah.
That's my eating out budget per month. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, she's a maid, bro. Like what you said, Sean.
And the final comment I got from OP. So I couldn't see what she was actually responding to because those comments weren't screenshotted. So I did my best to guess what this one was. She was answering the question to. I think the question was, what does your mom spend the money on? Okay. And OP says household expenses, groceries, and anything else she wants to buy.
Nah. You can't. There's nothing else that she can buy
With $500 2 weeks.
Dude, that's fucking groceries.
Insane.
That's everything, man.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Anything else she wants to buy? She probably buys like one Snickers or something small like that. She's like, look at fucking how financially illiterate she is. Buying Snickers.
Yeah.
You bastard. You fucking rat bastard.
I don't wish harm on people, but I hope every single stocks and every single investments that you invest in, OP, that they tank and you will become a piece of shit. And you're going to ask for your mom's help someday.
Someday.
Fuck you.
And they go on to say she doesn't spend much money because she doesn't have friends to go out with. And she thinks it's a waste of time to buy new clothes for herself.
Because she can.
Oh, I'm sick. I want to fight this person.
Final sentence. She only buys things for my brother, 14 male.
Well, probably because he's not a little shit.
I hate
this family sucks.
The little brother, I got no qualms about. He probably hasn't done anything bad. But the fucking husband and this fucking OP. Ooh, I would have. Tag team, WrestleMania, baby. Let's go.
Let's fuck him up.
Yeah, this story is insane. It takes me back to like when she was like, oh, she'll spend it on. She's not allowed to know these things because she'll spend it on whatever she wants or whatever. It's like
1, she doesn't like going out. 2, she doesn't like buying clothes. 3, I mean, like, what is she spending it on? What are you so scared she's gonna spend it? Oh God, this family sucks ass.
Yeah. This one was a turn of events. And commenter Half Vela said, I'm shook that poor woman financially and emotionally abused by both her husband and daughter. This guy really raised his daughter to not just generally be an asshole, but to also help him abuse his wife. And then they
Mhm.
edit, y'all. I had to call my mom and thank her for and tell her how amazing she is. Highly recommend if you have a parent that deserves it, call them. So
Yeah.
there's our shout out. That's the positive messages. Call
Hell
your mom.
yeah.
Call your mom and give them a shout out. Or any parent, I guess. Either parent.
Yeah.
Or be like my mom, who's a patron, people. Do
Yeah.
better.
There we go. Exactly. All right. So this next one we got is posted by a deleted user. And this one is titled, "Am I the asshole for divorcing my wife because she lied about her fertility?"
Yes, because you deleted your Reddit account. You must be guilty of being an asshole.
Yeah. Usually when you delete it, statistics say
60% of the time,
All the time.
every
all the time,
time.
they're an asshole if they delete their shit.
All right. So I, 38 male, have been with my wife, Natalie, 37 female, for 8 years, married for 4 years.
Time out. Is that sorry. Is that
Oh,
Ringo,
that's Ringo.
or is that
Yeah.
okay?
Ringo's
They
back.
look the same.
They do
I'm sorry,
look
I'm
very
distracted.
similar. Artie
Is
has
that
not
Artie or
fallen for the
Ringo?
trap yet.
Artie's
Ringo.
much smaller though, right?
She is a little bit smaller, yeah.
Oh my God.
Artie's also a little bit more brown, but it's hard to tell on camera.
I'm so distracted.
There you go. You guys get Ringo back. Awesome.
Nice. It's been a
Nice.
while, Ringo. Time to earn that keep.
Yeah, she's like, I need the money.
Yeah.
All right. So 38 male, 37 female, Natalie, they've married for 4 years, been together for 8 years.
Yeah.
Natalie has a daughter from a previous relationship, Kaya, 12 female. Kaya's dad left when she was a newborn. We have no idea where he is. And I love her as if she was mine. She calls me dad, and we have a great relationship. I told Natalie from the beginning that I would like to have biological children, and she said she is open to have more children. After we got married, we bought a nice place and started trying for a baby. After a year, we did some testing, and it all came back normal. My wife said IVF would be too costly and hard on her body. I was secretly devastated, but I decided to come to terms with the fact that I'll never have any biological kids. This was until a few days ago when I found out from Natalie's sister that Natalie lied to me. She and her sister got into a fight in her house, and her sister screamed, quote, "At least I don't take pills behind my husband's back," and claimed to be infertile. Does he know you had an abortion? End quote.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's divorce. Yeah.
Yeah. My wife kicked her sister out and started crying, saying she really didn't want another kid and didn't want to lose me. I can't believe she lied to me instead of talking to me. I just left. I've been staying at my parents' house since then. Natalie begs me to come back, and she says we can try for a baby. Kai even messaged me to come back. My parents think I should just move on and give her another chance. She made a mistake and she apologized. But am I the asshole for wanting divorce for this lie?
That's a pretty big lie.
Yeah,
That is
that's
a big
tough
lie.
one.
Pretty big lie.
I
I mean,
It is.
he does add on a few things here. If
go
you
for
want
it.
Just full context.
Yeah.
Added, I live in Canada. I'm pro-choice. I do believe women have control over their own bodies. Don't lecture me about her rights, but this is a different case. She lied to me. I had no idea she was against having more babies until a few days ago. The abortion happened 1.5 years after our wedding.
Okay, so of course they had the communication prior, like he wants to be he wants to have kids biologically. She agreed, like sometimes things change where, one partner no longer is up to it after being up to it before. So I mean that's allowed, but also if that were the case, like bring it
Fucking
up.
talk about it.
Yeah, fucking talk about
Immediately.
it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Immediately.
as soon as
Yeah.
like, because before y'all got married, that was something that was, a conversation that was had. So partners have certain expectations, I guess. So like, as soon as you're feeling like maybe I don't want that, that's when you got to be like, hey, like I thought about it. If we need to separate, do our thing, then that is what it is. But like, I just don't want to have kids.
Yeah.
But to fucking just go through like actual legitimate like testing to fucking
Yeah, to lie to him like that.
To have
To lie to
sex,
his
like,
face.
because like, for some people trying to have kids,
It's hard enough as it is.
Yeah, it becomes work. It's not making love. It's not like sex or whatever. It's just, like, let's fucking get it. Let's make a baby. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, that could be a stressful situation. So their situation could have been stressful. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, she added so many steps when she could have just been like, from the get-go,
Upfront.
like, hey,
Yep.
my mind is changed. So if we need to split, we need to split before, my daughter gets even closer, before, we grow in our relationship. Like, it's just a fundamental thing that has to be talked about.
Yeah.
So, I think divorce is definitely like valid. This is a surprise deleted account when you're right type of deal.
It's true.
Yeah. I from what I could tell, because he did write an update that doesn't really add too much context, so I didn't really include it here. You're more than welcome to go read it afterwards. The link will be in the description. It sounded like a lot of people were harassing him about the women's rights thing, which I don't think he has any
It doesn't
issue with.
pertain to this. Yes.
Yeah, it has nothing to do. I get it's a hot button topic, and women absolutely should have control over their own body and pro-choice. This is a completely different scenario.
I don't know. Maybe we're wrong, but I did not get that vibe at all.
No.
If anything, I would be like, if I were to nitpick, I'd be like, what's so bad about, adopting? Why is he so heavy on the biological? But that's like, if we're nitpicking here.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
but he, to be fair, he communicated and was honest and was like, I want a biological
From the
kid
jump,
entire
yeah.
time.
That's true. Yeah.
And we
Yeah,
do
it's not even on
we
him.
do like encourage men to be more communicative about what their wants and needs, and he did exactly that. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, his partner lied to him straight up and did all these different testings, put a dog and pony show, only to find out like she's been lying to him the whole time.
And that's
He
like
has all the right in the world to get away from this relationship.
2.5 years of lies. The point to
Yeah.
where like they almost did IVF.
Well, it was 4 years technically.
I thought he said a
Since they've
year and a
been-
half after
Oh,
their
yeah.
marriage.
That was when the abortion happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, sorry. I thought
Yeah,
you meant the entire trying for a kid. We don't have no idea when that started, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
not the asshole at all. That's such a shitty thing to do to someone.
Mhm.
Like you guys said, like you said, Sean, if she ever changed her mind or, didn't want to do it, she's absolutely supposed to just communicate that to her partner. I have the feeling that, maybe if she did communicate it, he would have been open to adoption or something like that. And they could have gone that route, but she didn't even lay down a path to even like look at other directions. She was just like, no, I'm going to lie to him and lead him on
Yeah.
until he's just defeated, which is shitty. So Reddit deemed not the asshole. Impacts commented, not the asshole. There's nothing wrong with not wanting kids. There's nothing wrong with wanting to have more kids. There's nothing wrong with changing your mind about wanting or not wanting kids. This is not any of that. This is about the fact that your partner chose over and over again to lie to you, to allow you to dream about a future she knew you wouldn't have with her. She lied, betrayed, and misled you for years. Even if she did a 180 and honestly wanted kids now, is it really someone you would want to stay with, to co-parent with, to be a mother of your child? And I think that is an excellent summary of.
I feel bad for the kid though. That fucking
Oh,
sucks.
yes.
Same.
Yeah. That's
because how old is the daughter? 8?
She's 12.
They're pretty
12.
young, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
almost pretty much her whole life, probably all that she can remember from
Yeah.
4 till now.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks. That's
Yeah.
tough.
Mhm.
I hope he stays in her life at least. And like they co-parent her,
Yeah.
because he does have a certain responsibility now after so many years. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, there's an update. I'm pretty sure they're getting a divorce from the sounds of that, but it when he updated, it wasn't even concrete on that. So we'll leave it be there. And we'll
Yeah.
move on to the next story, cross-posted by we 041200. And the title for this one is, Am I the Asshole for Being Offended When My Boyfriend Was Disgusted with Me Over an Accident During a BJ?
Oh, so this is not a happy BJ.
Damn, no fist bump. You're right to be offended for whatever. I guess. I don't know. No,
This
not
makes me
really.
nervous.
That's false. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things.
Up a lot of doors.
Yeah, that opens up too many doors that I don't want to open. Actually,
Whoa, Disney, I'm offended.
yeah, no. So
I mean,
something bad happened during a blowjob. Sounds like an accident. He sounds like he probably wasn't into it, and you're offended. It's what I'm getting. And in that situation, I think you're allowed to be offended with how somebody reacts to. I don't know. It's a tricky one.
Okay.
Josh kind of hinted that there might be a trigger warning for this one earlier. So I'm guessing that this is going to be worse than it seems. If this is what I'm thinking, this is like SA.
Ooh, that changes everything. Then you for sure be offended over that.
If there was an accident, chances are probably like bodily fluids involved. She probably threw up. It's probably because he forced her to do something. So I'm going for the worst on this one.
Damn.
Okay.
When you say BJ, I just imagine it's a happy story. So this is quite the bummer.
That's what I thought too.
I thought we were having a funny one.
But when he said trigger warning a while ago, I was like, oh wait a minute.
Yeah. I said trigger warning off camera. So
Yeah,
but,
I was gonna say he did not mention that. Well,
yeah. So
Yeah.
here's where I can mention it. Trigger warning. Actually, OP went and edited their post and was like, I should have put this trigger warning. And they put trigger warning for sexual content and bodily fluids. And they were very against calling it SA, but I would personally put trigger warning for SA on this one. So you nailed that one in my opinion.
I think I have a feeling this is where it's going.
Yeah. Like I said, OP was against labeling it as that, but I think for most people, we'll see it as that. So for anyone who doesn't want to listen to that, it's the end of the episode. You can like and subscribe. If you are a patron or a YouTube member, you can skip to the timestamp for the next story if you don't want to hear this. And with that, let's hop into it, boys. So this happened 2 nights ago, and I've been wanting to die of embarrassment ever since then. Basically, my boyfriend woke me up in the middle of the night / morning for sex. It was probably 4 a.m. And I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but my gag reflex is so much worse in the morning. Yeah, definitely at 4 a.m. I have a hard time eating anything. So I feel
dry mouth. I got drool on my fucking side of my lip.
True.
Definitely.
You can probably see where this is headed. He started guiding my head there, and I didn't really want to, but he was pretty adamant on it. I eventually gave in. As I'm doing my thing down there, he pushes my head a lot and thrusts into my mouth. I told him to stop, but he didn't. And
See, that sentence is... I feel like that's definition.
Most of this paragraph, I feel.
Even like the lead into that sentence, Sean.
No, the lead into the sentence was
but
bad.
he was adamant.
But like the fucking like textbook definition, I verbally said no and he didn't. I feel like that is I mean, of course, the lead up was awful. From the beginning was bad. Yes. But yeah,
this one's a tough one. And one ill-timed head push made me vomit all over him and his peen and the bed. I immediately started sobbing because that's so fucking embarrassing, and I was just overwhelmed. I have no idea why that happened. I've never even felt like I was going to vomit before. I didn't have a chance to stop. I felt horrible, and I immediately apologized, to which he responded by pushing me away from him. He was so mad, which I kind of understand. Getting vomited on was not his ideal situation, but he did absolutely nothing to make me feel better. I was in the bathroom for like 20 minutes debating if I was going to die of embarrassment or not. Again, I don't know how this happened, and I feel horrible. When I came back to bed, he had cleaned up in the bathroom, in the other bathroom, and just went back to bed without saying anything. I cried for a bit again, and in the morning, he told me he was really disgusted. What a fucking dick.
I fucking hate this guy, bro.
This is another... This week, crazy to have 2 top 10 awful people.
Yeah.
But this guy is up there.
Because
what the absolute fuck?
Sucks, yeah.
And it sounds like, not to assume things, but the fact that her immediate response was like not pissed off at him.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like the abuse has been going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's...
Yeah.
This guy sounds really fucking terrible. I mean... He is. He's a fucking...
He is terrible.
Sexual...
He is
abuse.
terrible.
This is, the hard R word.
Textbook. I said, yeah, me too, and apologized again for whatever that was. He rolled his eyes and has now been reminding me how disgusting it was. But I've already apologized for it, and I feel like he's just doing it too much at this point. I told him to leave me alone about it, and he told me I was being an asshole about the whole situation. Am I really? I've apologized to him so many times. I don't know what else he wants from me. Am I the asshole?
No, girl, I think you should leave.
Yeah.
Like run.
Yeah.
Run away.
The fact that he is like has you feeling this bad and apologetic about it, and the fact it just seems like he feels like he knows he can get away with some shit like this. Just all around bad, evil vibes from this guy. Yeah, like John said, run. It's one of those stories where it's kind of just like, I don't know what, like I'm speechless from anger and disgust.
Like how evil it is.
Yeah.
Dude.
Because that's just, it's disgusting. Like, dude,
I
loss of words. It's just so fucking awful.
I really hope, like, you know, there are some really fucked up comments on like Reddit all the time, right? But I hope like the people that comment actually enlightens her in a way to just be like, girl, this happened to you. This is definition
This is assault.
of SA.
Yeah.
It's assault. You got SA'd. And I hope like there will be a time where she learns that like it's not your fault. He essentially, I'm all up for a late night snack if you know what I mean. But if my partner was like, hey, I'm not filling up for it, I'm not gonna be like, hey, no, you got to do it and like force myself into it.
Yeah.
That's wrong. And I, like I said, I hope like the people on Reddit that like commented, I hope you educated this girl because she needs to see the light of day that she doesn't need to be with this guy. And hopefully some of the words that y'all said like convinced her to leave, because we've got some updates where people were like, hey, I listened to some of y'all advice and you guys were right. And now hopefully you led her to the right path to leaving this dude.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. Because there's, you know, late night sex, early morning sex, all okay if consensual.
Mm-hmm.
It's all
absolutely.
4 a.m. is an insane time to wake your partner up to do that. I gotta say, like, especially if they're dead asleep and you just wake them up. Not okay. That's never an okay time. Unless that's a normal thing you guys do, go to the bathroom and, you know, work on it yourself. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. But to John's point, there is an update where we find out what the Redditors gave her advice on and what she took from it. So update, I'm very stunned at the amount of people who have responded to my stupid post that I genuinely just posted for confirmation that I wasn't being an asshole. I genuinely did not know any of this was considered essay, and I'm very sorry if I caused any harm or heartache to anyone who read this unknowingly. Thank you so much to everyone who's helped me understand so many confusing things. I didn't know any of this, but I know now. Our issues are far deeper than this too, and I don't think I would have realized how bad this was/is, at least not for much longer, if not for this post. For those who asked, I am 20 and he is 28.
Sean rule.
Chalk went up for the Sean rule, Sean.
God.
Yep. I don't live with him. I'm not stupid or making this up. I'm just confused. I talked to my friend and she has helped me understand a lot too, but I'm okay and not going to continue this relationship with him. Thank God.
Thank
God.
I showed her this post and my bruises that generally don't really go away, and she is very upset. Anyway, thank you so much for the concern from a bunch of random strangers. I'm okay now. I'll be fine eventually.
That's a W.
That's a W. It gets into
I appreciate it.
Dangerous territory, but I feel like you should be able to dox people like this and just fucking
put them in a registry or something.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck? He's just gonna fucking. I mean,
Be
I'm
out
glad
there.
you're out, but he's just out
there.
here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Finding probably the next impressionable young person that you can get with.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
So fucking
morally,
upsetting.
I agree with you, Sean, because it's like there should be a logbook.
I'm all about fucking Batman form of justice. You know what I mean? Just fucking finding people and beating the fucking shit out of them until they fucking right their wrong. Because this guy fucking deserves fists to the face, to the nuts. I hope some girl reads this, finds this man, and when he tries to do this, she fucking bites that fucking shit off, and I fucking hate this guy. This is insane.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's so upsetting.
Generally, I'm against violence.
I am.
But some people deserve
kind of
it.
not
Deserve it.
actually. I'm
Or at
very
least some sort of
for
exile.
violence.
Or some sort of exile. I always like the idea of just putting all these pieces of shit on an island together where they can't get off
And let them
have
get
no
rid
cell
of
phone.
themselves.
Yeah.
Look,
Just like a Hunger
sometimes,
Games.
yeah, sometimes, you know, you watch Hunger Games, and you're like, how fucking disgusting. No, it's a good idea. We just have the
And then-
wrong kind of people for it. You know what I'm saying?
And then I hear
We
Ben
need to
Shapiro,
get-
and I'm like, meh.
Yeah, we need to get all these fucking rapists and fucking all these terrible people. Hunger Games them. What are we?
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea, actually. It's something we should invest in. Guys, call your local politicians, because this is I feel like we might be onto something.
Unfortunately,
Yep.
Sean, I think that scenario ends up where the lower class people are fighting each other for
That's
the
probably
amusement of the
true.
rich.
Entertainment.
That's why I'm saying fucking Batman, Vigilante. The law does not work, unfortunately.
This is gonna end up
Batman
some
was a
Squid Game
billionaire.
type of shit, bro.
Yeah, yeah. All right. That is it for this episode, Wikimaniacs. What did you think? Let us know if these people were assholes down in the comments on YouTube, Discord, or on our subreddit.
I'll say this: if you're not a member, a YouTube member, or a patron, I think you should seriously consider it due to the ability of John picking us up from our bad mood from the
villainous
last story. Yeah,
I turned full
Yeah.
heel.
yeah. So
Oh,
yeah.
speaking of, just to boost our comments and for a little sneak peek of what we talked about, comment your favorite dessert, people. Let us
specifically
Ooh.
from a Chili's.
know. Chili's.
Hell yeah. If you
Sponsor
want
us,
to hear
please.
more, like our Tease Chili's
A
comment.
Chili's sponsor would be
That'd be crazy.
wild.
Wild.
Oh my god,
Bro,
they're so
Give me that honey
affordable
Chipotle
as
chicken
is, bro.
tenders. Unlimited fucking mango iced tea, bro. Oh my god, I would go ham in that shit.
Dude, Chili's is so affordable. It's insane.
Yeah, this is where you guys learn we are actually sponsored by Chili.
That would be fucking wild, bro.
What did Pam say at the office? Like, I feel good in Chili's tonight or something like that?
I felt God in this Chili's.
I felt God in Chili's tonight. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I want to feel God in
That's
Chili's tonight as well.
Chili's is what makes John convert.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I've been awakened.
If you want to hear more, like our Chili's story, please consider joining our Patreon at patreon.com/cultivate podcast network, or joining our new YouTube members.
Whoa.
I think if you're just listening on YouTube, there's a join button right below where you can click join. Yeah, join that. You get the unlock the bonus episodes as well as extra stories every Friday and Monday. And don't forget, you can submit your own Am I the Asshole stories to us on our subreddit. Please post happier stories for our
Please.
sanity on r/Reddit on Wiki. But thank you, Sean and John, for coming on and giving your takes. And Ringo.
Yeah,
Still there. It's
Ringo.
hard to see her right now.
Hey, she was doing her best Batman
There she
freaking
is.
impression earlier. I was like, all I saw was ears and shadows. I'm like, damn, this is hitting right now.
Yeah,
oh, and
she's
by
getting
the
a
way,
little greedy.
at Chili's on the comment section, let them know how they should sponsor
Yo,
us.
get it?
That'd be great.
Please let us get a goddamn.
Let it be known.
Man, that would be so live. That would be my favorite.
That
I
would be
can't say that.
crazy.
I can't say that. I can't say favorite sponsor legally, but that would be live.
They're all our favorite sponsors.
Yeah, we love
Yeah.
all our sponsors equally, but Chili's maybe a little more.
We'd record an
Thank you,
episode there.
Wikimaniacs.
Oh my god, the synergy is crazy. Live show at a Chili's? Are you fucking kidding me?
Damn.
That would
We run
be
the
so
Dungeons.
tight, dude. That would be sick.
Thank you, Wikimaniacs, for another amazing episode. We'll see you on Monday or at Chili's.
Oh,
Chili's baby back ribs.
and barbecue sauce.
Get therapy.